Guys, just want to do a quick little vlog covering some recent changes in the SPL rules. It happened, the change came a couple days ago. We are now able to be fined for talking badly in a public forum about high-res, about Smite, about high-res employees. I'm sure this is just being very specific. There are other situations you'll be fined in for being unprofessional. That's another reason. You also will get fined for using skins, which has been in action. We've been fined for using skins before, but now the amount has been increased by a lot. And all this came about because of our players and people involved in the pro community, like directly involved, have been basically being very unprofessional, have been acting childish. One example of this is when we do interviews after all our games. If you guys didn't know, like a player from the winning team goes and does an interview. One of the teams that won or was asked to do an interview sent somebody in who wasn't even on the team to act as someone else. That just can't happen. You can't do an interview with somebody and send someone else. Like, whether you think it's hilarious or what, this isn't a joke. In a pro sport, you're not going to be doing those things. So these rules have been put into place to keep people from doing that, or at least punish them to an extreme extent if they are going to be stupid enough to do that stuff. Granted, there are a lot of people, including myself, who push the limits on what might be considered professional and unprofessional. And now having these rules in place, I know for me, it's going to make me question it. And if I do question it, I'm going to go ask if I should even be saying this stuff. Just because we're in a pro setting, you don't always know what's right. You definitely don't always say what's right. So it's good to have these rules to keep people from just acting inappropriately. There's no reason for it. I know a lot of us are still learning. It's esports. It's not quite like everyone doesn't understand every single rule and how you're supposed to handle yourself. But this is a good place for high-res to kind of put their foot down and be like, look, this stuff can never happen again. If it is happening, you're going to be punished, and it's fair. It is a decent amount of money. There are a lot of scenarios that we could run into that we don't know yet. But it needs to happen to keep people from acting childish, people from saying things that just should never be said. Like, I understand some things in Smite are messed up, and high-res has some issues. Everything and everyone does, every company, every person. But for you to constantly tweet about it or bring it up, it gets old really quick, and it doesn't help us grow as a community. I really do think that as long as the players kind of take a step back, and even the fans and everybody take a step back and look at it like, this is going to make us grow. It's not just to punish everybody and have high-res save money or make more money or whatever. That's not the case. It's definitely not the case. High-res, out of all companies in pretty much that I've ever been a part of or ever even heard about, actually cares about all their players, about anyone that has to do with their scene and growing and making the game successful, as well as the people involved with making the game. Like us playing Smite, they want us to be successful, so Smite is successful. I talk to them, I've talked to the high-res employees, I've seen the way the owners and everyone within high-res work. They want success for everybody, not just themselves, which it's genuine, it's there. So these rule changes are going to help everyone out in the long run. It's going to help everyone grow. I really think everyone needs to stop complaining about it. It's not that big a deal. Just don't make mistakes. The one little thing that I wish would change, skins have always, like I said, we've been able to be fined for using skins for a long time, but mistakes are made. You don't I think I've used a skin one time, and it's never on purpose. I don't care enough about a stupid skin to use it, or I don't want to use it to get back at high-res. I don't care about a skin. If I'm playing Circuit, I don't care about stupid Madame Blade Circuit or whatever it's called. I literally, if you know me, I don't care about skins. I don't care about voice packs. So I do wish there was an appeal process or something to maybe bring that fine down a little bit. So if I do make the mistake of using a skin, I could kind of argue my point and hopefully have it brought down, because it is a lot of money, and I can understand for those people doing it on purpose who just don't care. But there are some of us who do make mistakes. That's the only issue I have with the whole rule change. Even if I were to be fined for saying something really stupid, I would still kind of, I still am for, honestly, it'd still be for the rules. I'd be pissed, and I'd probably try to argue my way out of it. Probably wouldn't work. but I'd still be for the rule because the rule helps everybody. We'll never have any of these stupid interviews again. We'll never have people saying the SPL sucks when actually it's one of the best things that's happened to, what is it, 30 players, 30 of us? It's probably one of the best things that's ever happened to all 30 of us that are in the league. There aren't many people in the world who get to play video games, especially making money. And we can play video games all day and make money. There can't be that many people that do it. There just can't be. It's not realistic. And the fact that Hi-Rez is giving us that opportunity, I think we all can, like, take on these new rules and just deal with it. It's not that big a deal. I just wanted to get these points across. Sorry the vlog is a little longer than had planned. I'm just kind of trying to get my thoughts out. I'm kind of honestly sick of people like saying how bad this is. It's not that big a deal. It's really not. Just follow the rules. There's got to be rules in place for everything, or things will go crazy. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will answer back as soon as possible. Like my video, subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys.